Hello everybody, I'm Tyler Lawton, the YouTube director here for Dean TV, and I'm joined by Skylar Raskevitz, the videographer and photography director over here at Dean TV. So Skylar, how would you describe your role as a Dean TV director?
So my role is a bit more undercovers, I would say. I don't really work with many of the underclassmen, kind of teaching how the cameras work or anything. But I get into the field pretty often, going to games, filming, taking pictures, taking videos and stuff to put together kind of like an end of year sports athletic video. So I'm working alongside Nyan, who's also working on that project. But I'm really just getting in the field, getting as much content from all the teams as much as possible.
Oh, so you work alongside the Dean Athletics program.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And another thing I wanted to ask too, obviously videography and photography sounds like a lot of fun. So I was just wondering, what is maybe your favorite part about being a Dean TV director in that respective regard?
My favorite part would probably just be the involvement with a lot of the athletic teams because I get to go to a lot of games and film all of this. I spend a lot of time out in the field. So I think like the connection with the other sports communities and stuff like that is probably my favorite part.
And how often would you say you're out in the field usually each week?
I would say at least once a week. It gets a little tough when we have baseball and softball because their field's further away, or they just came back from, where did they go? South Carolina or something like that. Oh yeah, I think they played in Myrtle Beach.
Wow.
So I think probably about once a week, depending on who's playing at home, where they're playing, whatever like that.
Okay, so it varies from week to week.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And as for students that may be interested in Dean TV, what do you think students at Dean can maybe get out of joining a program like Dean TV?
Yeah, absolutely. I think your first year is probably a bit different because you're learning the equipment and getting in the field for the first time. And I think that's honestly the most important. When I came in my freshman year, I did Dean TV, and it took me a long time to figure out how to use these cameras and all the equipment. So I feel like your first year in Dean TV, that's probably like the most important thing, but I think it's the most fun part because once you learn, then you can go off and make your own videos and do your own thing and get in the field more often. So I think just the general aspect of it and like learning for the first time is super important.
And just one little bonus question here. So I noticed in your bio for the Dean TV website that you hope to work in the sports and media industry.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just curious, what sort of maybe organizations or positions or maybe even companies in general that you've always looked up to, what would you say are your top job choices in terms of the sports media field?
I think that is a very stretched goal, but I like to reach out for something that might be a bit hard. My dream job would be working as the social media manager for an NFL team. I don't have a particular team in mind. If any NFL team wants me to be their manager, I totally would. But I think just like the aspect again of like being in the community of the team and working alongside the athletes would be super fun, being able to promote them not only as athletes but like their personalities and like the locker room type of play and stuff like that. So I feel like I would absolutely love just creating content and social media posts for a team that already has so much traction, like any NFL team. So I think a dream job would definitely be working with an NFL team as like their social media person.
So you're open to any NFL team?
Correct.
Well, I mean, at least there's 32 other options available, so
exactly,
your options are filled.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming alongside today for this interview. I had a lot of fun. And if you also want to check out anything Dean College Communications related, you can subscribe to the Dean College Communications YouTube channel for more series like this regarding Dean TV. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.